QVC, and it's available for 6 easy payments of $31.50 or 1 payment of $189. And then Jeff Mosley, who's been in the industry for over 25 years, he's joining us to talk about this necklace. Jeff, with all of your experience, tell me, what is so special about this piece?
You know, the most recognizable characteristic of this to me is the color. Because everybody understands lapis blue, right? We understand lapis blue, but what you maybe don't understand is that this is a time-consuming, tedious process. So when we find these big slabs of lapis, and then they're cut individually into these rondelle beads, and then they're faceted, which is very unusual because normally you don't see faceted beads. On top of that, look at the nice flow of color. Sure, there's going to be different color tones, but you want that nice, rich, almost like that cobalt blue color, and that's what we've done with this. It's really unique.
Yes, that's that cobalt blue, which I think, I mean, it looks stunning with anyone, really. I mean, it's just one of those colors that everyone loves. And now that richness of the color, that really speaks to the quality, doesn't it?
It does, and this is what it's known for, is the color. Now, you know, I'm going to give you a fun story to talk about too. Is if I go back, and I seem to mention Cleopatra a lot. I'm not sure where my thing is with Cleopatra days, but lapis, way back in the day when it was discovered, and it was used in a variety of things. One of them was pigment for paints and famous artists back in that Renaissance time, but the other was they would crush the lapis dust after cutting the stones, and they would mix it with a little bit of water, and it was used as eye makeup for Cleopatra. So this was eyeshadow, like to bring out the beauty of Cleopatra. I mean, come on. But the nice thing is when you see the sparkle, that's the calcium and the pyrite that's inside this, which is what gives it a little bit of an extra pop. See those little gold, almost like little gold flakes inside that? So that's what you're looking at there. That's again, the pyrite and the calcium that's inside this. And this is a natural gem.
It's really stunning. It's, when you look at it on the neckline, it's arresting, really. I mean, when I put this on, it took my breath away. I want to show you just how to put this on and, you know, a little bit about the beads here. If you notice in the back, it is a lobster clasp, which is a customer request. You have a 2-inch extension here.
Great
and
feature.
A lapis bead at the end. You know, no detail was spared with this piece. And then, by the way, when we look at the beads, you can see that they're graduating in size. So we start with some smaller beads here where the clasp is, and then as we move down, the beads get larger. So it's really just strung along the neckline.
It has a great weight to it. Now, we don't do carat weight with lapis because, again, well, first off, there's no telling what it would be. But I also want to just point something out, if you don't mind here.
Yeah.
So when we added this little bit right here, this is, again, another fully faceted lapis gemstone here. But here's the neat thing. When we talk about it being 18-inch, notice that all we need to do is you unclip this. We can go all the way down to this one here, and now we have a 20-inch necklace. So that is something that, again, if you're looking for that little extra link, it's versatile. And you can go with 19. I mean, you can put on any of those marks you want. But I love the fact that the faceted lapis is what makes this different. I mean, that's what sets it apart from the average lapis jewelry you might find in either a jewelry store or on vacation.
Yes.
That's the difference there, is the faceted.
And I want to remind you, if you're just tuning in, this is a remarkable necklace, but we didn't bring many of them in. It's new to QVC, and it's available for 6 easy payments of $31.50, or you can do a single payment of $189. And by the way, that's with any credit card. I mean, if you have your Q card, you can do that, but with any credit card, you can take advantage of that easy payment option. And look at how it just sits on the neckline. It just falls so gently. Jeff, tell us.
Look, from 15, 20 feet away, it looks like she's wearing these big, beautiful blue diamonds. And I only say that because of that type of fastening that was done on these. It's picking up the light. Now imagine when you walk outside in the sunlight, because no matter what the gemstone is, it looks amazing in here with our studio lighting, but the second you go outside into natural sunlight is when it really comes alive. And I can't wait to see the feedback and the comments that'll be coming up on your Facebook page, I'm sure, once they get these home and they actually walk outside and they go, wow, look at this, right?
I know. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite pieces of the show. I mean, I just love the blue. And
I just have to say too, from a side profile, there's not many necklaces that look just as good from the side as they do from the front. This is that necklace that looks just as good from the side. And notice how it goes right over the collarbone there. So it was really well made. It's comfortable, right? It's not bulky or stiff. Yeah.
Very. And what I like too is because you have a little bit of that pyrite in, you may have noticed that I'm wearing what matches with the TSV, the citrine earrings, and I have that with the ring as well. And so you can kind of pick up those gold tones of the pyrite from the lapis with the citrine. If you have some of those other stones in your collection, or maybe you're picking them up today, I mean, that's, you know, it doesn't, as Mary Beth was saying earlier, you don't have to match with the blue or the purples with the you can play with it, as I've done.
But the neat thing about it is blue is probably the most popular color across the board in the world of gemstones. There's a lot of options, and it's always a fun, uplifting. It's a color that makes you think of Caribbean waters, blue oceans, blue skies. There's really nothing bad about the color blue, right?
No, and there's something, it's a tranquil stone, isn't it? When I look at it, it's very calming.
Got the sparkles.
I have an update for you. Over 200 of these have been ordered. So if you're interested in that, you want to make sure you pick it up today. It is item number J349421, and that's available for 6 easy payments of $31.50. So, I mean, for just under $32, you can take this home and then basically have half a year to pay that off with a credit card. Or you can do the one payment of $189. And coming up next, I have a spinner ring for you, so stay tuned for that because I'll be showing you that a little bit later. And it will match with the lapis as well because I picked it out in citrine. Oh, and here it is, so you can take a look at it. Can you imagine genuine gemstones for under $50? It's a clearance priced item. Huge savings here. 4 easy payments we're doing on this one for $12.42. But it is really a fun piece. That's what it is. It's just fun. It's a spinner ring.
Thank you, Kathy. Oh, that's beautiful on you. I was just thinking with the white crisp cotton shirts that I like to wear, just having that blue lapis necklace in the heart of that.
Very versatile.
Wow, beautiful. I'm actually putting on a watch right at the moment. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek. Think about it ahead of time. This is a stunning watch. It's an Ecclesi watch, but that is Alexandrite.